Hey folks, so I want to briefly discuss a couple things about this video with you before we get started. In many ways, this has been the incident that concerned me the most in the course of my journalism so far. I assume you will be able to realize the reasons for my concern from the video I have of the encounter. I know many people will wonder why it took me so long to publish. This was because when I filmed it, I was still operating with only my old DSLR camera. This camera had a recording time limit, and when it was in a tense situation, I would often fail to start recording again. Though I have important video of the battery of my camera in the run-up to my detention, it cut out before the detention itself. Because of this, I was hoping to get security camera footage from a FOIA request, and we will discuss the outcome of that request at the end of the video. Since this incident, thanks to YouTube ad revenue and my financial contributors, I've upgraded my gear and now I have a camera with built-in stabilizer, shoulder mount, and body camera. If you have the means and would like to contribute to my journalism for new equipment and travel expenses, there is a link in the description. Hey guys, so today I'm in downtown Washington, D.C. Now a couple years ago, I noticed this rather suspect-looking building with all these bullards everywhere. It's 1111 18th Street. And they always have this hangar door open. I'm pretty sure, not completely sure what this is, but it could be a Secret Service hangar. And it's got this rather suspect. What?
What are you taking a picture of?
This building.
That building?
This building. I'm sorry? I'm on the public sidewalk. It says don't photograph that. Pretty odd request.
Yeah. I'm so glad you told me that.
What are you taking pictures of?
This building.
You can't take a picture inside the building. You take a picture on the outside of the building.
I am outside the building.
No, I'm saying you can't shoot pictures inside.
So I
You
can't
shoot
point my
outside.
camera in that
No,
direction.
not inside. You can take anything outside.
Alright, well that's not really the way cameras work.
Okay.
You understand that?
Do you understand that I'm letting you know that you can't take a picture inside?
Multiple times now.
Alright, well now I'm just filming because you asked me, and that seems like a very odd request to me.
Okay. All right, we'll do it a different way.
Why are you guys acting like this? I'm on the public sidewalk.
Correct. And you can take pictures as long as you want, but you can't take a picture inside. You can take a picture of this
Alright,
building.
well I'm not inside.
No, you can't point your camera inside this continent.
Are you suggesting that there's a law preventing me from doing that?
I'm letting you know that you cannot take a picture inside here. You can take a picture.
Are you saying it's illegal
I'm
to?
letting you know. I just explained it to you.
No,
Now,
but
you
you're saying...
you take it however you want. I just explained it to you. And I'm not going to keep
what's your
explaining
name?
it to you. That doesn't matter. I just explained it to you. And don't point your camera inside the building. Yeah. All right.
Well, it does kind of matter your name if you're telling me I can't do something that appears to be completely lawful to me.
Okay. Well, you take it however you want. I just explained it to you.
Alright, well, I'm definitely not doing anything that some random person who hasn't identified himself to me does.
You have a nice day.
Alright. Oh,
again,
don't touch my
I'm
camera, sir. You just touched my camera.
Don't point your camera inside this building.
You just grabbed my camera.
I didn't grab anything.
You absolutely did, sir. It's on video.
Don't point
Please
your
remove
camera
yourself
inside
from my
this
space.
building.
I'm not comfortable with people grabbing at my
move
camera.
yourself away from this building then.
All right, do you want to let this gentleman know that there's nothing illegal about what I'm doing right now?
I don't know what you've been doing out
Well,
here.
these guys just come out and tell. I'm filming on the public sidewalk. I was literally just walking by, videotaping all the buildings, and these gentlemen come out and tell me that there's some reason I can't be doing what I'm doing, which
You
is
can do whatever you want. You just can't film inside this building. That's what I just.
All right. Well, I'm on public property,
Okay.
and there are no laws about which way you can point your
Okay,
camera on
well-
public property.
You can't
well-
film inside.
I'm not
already
inside.
explained that to him. I'm not going to explain it to him again.
All right. Well, if I'm doing something illegal, you can arrest me,
You can
and
move on.
you can cite
You can
the
move
code.
on.
I know I can, but I choose not to now that you guys are acting like this. This is absolutely ridiculous. I can't believe that this, like, you're telling me that you grabbed my camera and you're telling me that I can't
grab
do
your
it.
camera. I will have your camera. I reposition your camera.
All right, so now you're admitting on camera that you were messing with my camera gear.
You said I grabbed your camera.
What's it? That's what it appeared to be to me.
Have a nice day.
All right. I can't hear you. I'm not inside the building. I
What you doing, bro?
sorry.
What you doing? Just taking
Standing on a public sidewalk,
I'm just
taking
asking.
photos.
You just taking pictures of everybody?
Yeah, well, these guys, I was just walking down the street, but these guys came out and started telling me where I can point my camera. So I figured that now this is something worth pointing my camera at.
Don't get yourself in trouble, man.
I don't think I will. I can't hear you.
Do you have some identification?
I'm sorry?
Do you have some identification?
Why would I need that?
Because you're filming government property right now. So let me see some.
Who are you?
Sergeant Holland. Let me see some
Sergeant
ID.
Holland of the Uniform Division Secret Service?
Let me see some ID.
Absolutely not, sir.
Then you need to proceed
I need to proceed.
away from this building.
All right, this is a public sidewalk.
Are you
So
gonna,
why-
Are you going to do that, or are we going to escalate this?
You can escalate whatever you want. I'm standing on the public sidewalk engaged in a perfectly lawful activity.
You cannot film inside the building.
I'm not inside the building.
You're filming inside the
All right, so
building.
there's some law determining where I can and cannot point my camera while I'm on
Yes.
public land? Really, what law would that be?
Yes.
What law would that be?
That is our property. We do not
All
want
right.
you filming it. Do you
So if
understand?
you're in public,
So I'm
if you're in
telling
public, you can film anybody's property
I'm
that you
telling
want,
you that we
as long
don't-
as you don't walk on their
I'm
property.
telling you, we don't want you filming that.
All right, you might not want that, but there's not actually a law preventing it, sir.
Yes, it is. Because
What
I'm
law?
telling you that you can.
All right, so you can
So
trespass
you're
me.
obeying, so you're disobeying a lawful order.
Just because I was just walking down the street, and your guys come out and start grabbing at my camera and telling me which way I can point my
Okay,
camera.
so you're upset.
Well, I mean, it seems, yes, I'm upset that that guy grabbed my camera.
Okay, because he's trying to do his job.
Well, that's not even
Okay,
close
so
to his
how
job.
can I
I can
help? So how
guarantee
can I
you.
help
You can ask your guys to stop harassing me on the public sidewalk.
Okay, are you going to proceed so that they're not bothering you? Or are you going to make this more of an issue?
Now that they've bothered me, it's kind of like a thing now. Like they're telling me where I can and can't walk, and where I can and can't point my camera on public property.
Building, and we don't want you filming it.
All right. You not wanting me to do something is different than it being illegal. So can you please cite the statute that determines where I can and can't?
There's no statute. But if you're going to continue to do something that we don't want you to do, we're going to end up detaining you. So if you want to make this a...
All right, there's no statute, but you're going to detain me?
If you want to make this a lawful situation...
Go. Am I being detained?
We can go there. I'm trying to give you an...
All right, if you want to detain me, go ahead. But I'm telling you, I'm not going to leave the spot.
Okay, all right.
So am I being detained?
Yeah, in a second you will be.
No, am I right now or not?
No.
Okay.
I'm giving you the opportunity to leave. No.
Well, not that you're saying there's no statute, but you're going to detain me. Do you realize how ridiculous of a thing that is to say?
What it means is, put it this way. We're asking you not to do something. You're continually...
Right, the way you asked me not to do a lawful activity, and your friends asked me not to do a lawful activity, is the problem itself, right? So now it's kind of a point, right? Because I'm doing a lawful activity. You're telling me you're going to detain me for doing a lawful activity.
Film in here. You want to film
That's not a lawful order, sir.
You can do that. I'm asking
Sir, I can film whatever way I want in public property. No, you weren't asking me. Your guys were ordering me to, and you're saying you're going to detain me for doing a lawful activity.
Because what I'm going to do is find out who you are. It's called an investigative stop.
You can go ahead and find out who I am, but...
let me see some identification.
Well, I don't actually... So we're posted to unlawful detention. Sergeant Holland unlawfully detained me. What's your name, sir?
No. I didn't unlawfully detain you.
Oh, you absolutely did.
For my safety,
I'm done talking to you.
For my safety.
Sergeant, can I have a second?
All right, so what was the statute? Because before you said I was violating no statute.
I asked you for identification.
You chose not to identify yourself. That's a secondary. All right, so refusing to identify is a secondary offense.
Understand something.
First, you have to have reasonable, articulable.
I do not know who you are. For my safety and your safety, I made sure that you wasn't a threat to me. Do you understand that?
I was holding a camera, and you had no right to detain me without reasonable, articulable suspicion that I had committed.
You have a backpack. There could be explosives in here. You're standing in front of our federal building.
You have the right to detain anyone who walks by here wearing a backpack?
No. You are standing here.
All right, that's not unlawful.
And you refuse to leave.
That's not unlawful.
That is a problem for us.
It's a problem for you. It's not unlawful.
You mind if I have a second, Sergeant?
Yeah, what's your name?
Yeah, I'm not going to give you my name, but I'm going to talk to you.
You're not going to give me your name. You're a Secret Service Uniform Division officer, and you're not going to give me your name right now.
Correct, I'm not required to, okay? But I'm trying to talk to you like a person.
I believe that's your policy.
I'm trying to talk to you like a person.
Are you saying that's not your policy, sir? I want to know who I'm talking to before I talk to you.
Okay. I can see you're shaking. I can see you're noticeably nervous.
Yeah, because I was just...
Look, hey, I don't know what happened prior to me getting here. I'm here to try to help resolve this, okay? Nobody's going to hurt you. I see you're visibly shaken, right? I'm just trying to help out, okay?
All right, well, I would like you to identify yourself before I talk to you.
What I'm telling you, okay, is you have a right to be on public sidewalk, okay? I'm sure you're familiar with the law.
And I have the right to film anywhere I want from the public.
Correct. You cannot stand and block entry to a vehicle exit
or a
pedestrian exit.
I was not.
I'm not accusing you of doing that. I'm telling you for future reference, okay? You cannot stand in front of a vehicle entrance. You cannot block a pedestrian
I was
entrance.
right here where I was illegally detained. This is not a vehicle or a pedestrian entrance.
Okay. I mean, there's a loading dock here.
Well, technically I was right here, so, you know, you put me there.
Yeah, that's... neither here nor there.
Okay.
I'm telling you from here on, okay? You cannot stay there. You cannot stay over there.
I
Okay?
can stand right here. There's no law preventing me from doing that.
Yeah, that's you're right there. You're dangerously close.
No, right here,
Okay.
behind the barricade where I was when he illegally detained me.
Okay, that's fine. You can stand there. You can do that. All right. You cannot harass individuals coming in and out per vehicles or on foot. Okay? Do you understand that?
You're individuals. I did not talk to anyone who did not address me first.
Again, I'm not accusing you of doing anything. I'm trying to explain what's happening.
So why
here,
was I detained? What was the crime that I was detained for?
I don't know. Like
What
I
was
said,
the crime that I was detained for?
The personnel, the security personnel down here.
That's not a crime. I'm not hearing a crime.
The
What was the crime
is
I was detained
You
for?
were investigating who you were.
That's not a crime.
You able to?
You keep saying it's a crime.
well,
I'm telling you.
That's
We
not
need
a reason to
know who
detain
it is
someone.
because you're standing in front of our building. I told you that a million
That's not a
times.
reason to detain someone.
I just told you
Standing
exactly
in
why
front
what
of
I
your
did.
building on a public sidewalk is not a reason
As far
to
as I
detain
know,
someone.
right now you're good
All
to
right.
go because you're no
What's your
longer-
name, officer?
Can I ask you something?
You're going to refuse to identify? All right, well, I see it right there. It's James Fisher.
Can I ask you something? What
You can ask. I'm not sure I'll answer.
Like I said, I'm just here talking to you, okay? You don't got to be defensive with me. I'm just here talking with
Oh,
you.
I don't know who I've got to be defensive with after that.
Okay, look, I'm not going to hurt you. Nobody's going to hurt you. Okay, you're out of cuffs. You're standing up. You've got your shit. Nobody's trying to hurt you. Okay, I'm just trying to talk to you like a human being here, bro. All right? What brings you over here?
Your officers came out and started harassing me. That is the reason that I stayed.
Well, obviously you were over here prior to that happening. So I'm just asking, what brings you to this
Yes, I
area?
was walking down the street filming,
You're walking.
and they come out and tell me which way I can and can't point my camera.
Okay.
That's why I'm here.
So you just stayed because they told you couldn't.
Yeah, because they were trying to issue unlawful orders.
Okay, well, you understand you're standing right at the entrance to a federal building. That's
not a
cause for alarm.
crime. Cause for alarm is not a crime, and it's definitely not a reason to detain someone, Sergeant.
You think that what you're telling me, I could care less.
The law right there for that, it's incommoding. You cannot
I already
incommode the
explained it.
building.
Yeah,
He can't stand in front
He
of
just wants to play games.
All right.
He wants to play games, so you can do this all
All right.
day.
Well, I'm free to go, right?
Yes, you are.
All right. We'll settle this in court.
Okay. Well, have a good day, sir.
Alright, so my backpack was illegally searched. This is open. Put my phone in my backpack for some reason rather than giving it back to me. Alright, nothing else appears to be missing. Pockets are opened, obviously. Really search through it. This was the response I got from my FOIA of the security camera footage. There are no records pertaining to your request. I have not been able to find rules from OIG requiring a minimum storage time of security footage, but I do find it odd that this footage was deleted if they had such a concern about my being there filming. Furthermore, I submitted this FOIA less than 2 weeks following the incident. This being a supposedly high security location, it would make sense to store footage longer than this in case they need to review it.